It looks to me like that white car is making a U-turn, so I'm gonna yield an extra minute and let them go, and then I'll make my right on red. We have to stop at the red stop sign. We have to assess safety, and only if it's safe do we get to go. And I see the big bold sign to the right and the left that says no right on red. So obviously I'm only gonna go when it's green. Hey, it's Jacqueline. And for the next few minutes, we're going to be talking about making a right turn on red. So the rule in the community that I live in is you are allowed to make a right turn on red after you make a full stop and you are sure it is safe. For me, that meant making a full stop at the light, waiting for the pedestrian to cross, making sure there was no one in the bike lane, no one turning left or coming from the left, and then I could make my right turn on red. It's really important to always start your right on red with a full stop at the stoplight. Everybody does a full stop at a red light. Only after making the full stop do we begin to ask ourselves the question, should I make a right turn on red? This is also a sort of right turn on red. We have to stop at the red stop sign. We have to assess safety, and only if it's safe do we get to go. So turning right at a stop sign is similar to turning right at a red light. If there's a red light for us, we know the green light is for the folks on the left. So we're not going to go unless we're sure that there's nobody coming from the green light portion. In my community, we can make that right on red almost anywhere, unless there's a spot where it's specifically posted and it says no right on red. So we're gonna go look at one of those spots, just so we have the sign familiar in our mind and we're aware of some of the differences. And up here, I'm gonna make a right turn at the stop sign, and I'm just gonna use that same language, right on red. I have to do a full stop, assess safety, and then because I know it's safe, I get to continue. I'm going to make a right at this light, and I see the big bold sign to the right and the left that says no right on red. So obviously I'm only gonna go when it's green. So we've seen right on red at a light, making the turn when it's safe. We've seen right on red at a stop sign, and then we've seen no right on red. Those are all options that you might experience when you're out on the road. And we're gonna go find another setting that follows the same requirements as the right on red at a stoplight. And that is right on red at a stop sign where cross traffic doesn't stop. So we're just going to use that same language so we really get the idea that when we're making a right on red, our first obligation is to come to a full stop, then we assess safety, and then we make our turn when it's safe, or if it's safe. If we're at a red light and we want to turn right, but there continues to be traffic coming, then we wouldn't make the right on red. In the same way that while we're here at this stop sign, we're not going to make our right turn until it's safe. And that means clear of pedestrians and clear of any cars. It looks to me like that white car's making a U-turn, so I'm going to yield an extra minute and let them go, and then I'll make my right on red. I had a red stop sign, everyone else had the green, it was their go, and I just had to wait and go when it was safe. So right on red is an opportunity to keep traffic flowing. It's something that you're only going to do if the road conditions are safe. And the important thing that you're going to remember is you're always going to come to a full stop, assess safety, and only make your right on red if it's all clear. No pedestrians, no bikes, and no cars. We're approaching another opportunity where we might make a right on red. First, we get into our right turn lane. Because we see a red light ahead, we're going to do a full stop. And then we're going to assess the safety of the environment. If it looks like making a right on red is a good idea, we'll think about it. I'm going to be really careful looking to the left, making sure there's no one coming. And because it is all clear, I get to make my right on red. Now we're going to go and check out another spot where there's a specific sign that says no right on red. The first sign we saw that said no right on red was near a playground and 2 schools. And the reason, you can imagine, they have the sign no right on red is that they want people to be moving a little bit more slowly, and they don't want people to be making quick turns, because near a school a kid could pop out from anywhere. That's the same situation that we find up here at the light. We're going to make a right at the light, but as we approach, we see that there's a no right on red sign. It's hidden to the left there, so we have to make sure that we really see it. And the reason there's no right on red is there's a school and there's limited visibility, cars coming from lots of different directions. So it's better that everyone just stays put, and we'll wait for the green light, and that means it'll be safe for us to go. So the most important takeaway I hope that you're hearing is full stop first, and then consider the environment. Look for any no right on red signs, making sure that it's legal to make a right on red. Then look for pedestrians, bikes, or cars, making sure that it's safe to make a right on red. And only make a right on red if you have safe passage. That's how you win the right on red game. So I'll say bye for now. Thanks for checking in to do some specific work around making right turns on red. Remember that you only make a right turn on red after you've done your full stop, you've assessed that it is safe, and you make sure that it's legal. Also remember that right on red is an opportunity. You're never obligated to make a right on red. It's just a way to keep traffic flowing if possible. Thanks for checking in today, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.